every year they don't like math. Math is their least favorite subject, and I love math. So to see them get excited about math in any way is exciting, and they love it. And their favorite part now is mental math. We've really incorporated mental math strategies, and they will not let me forget mental math. They love it because they feel confident with it, and they know it's okay to make mistakes because they're going to learn from it, and they get to see their growth from their mistakes.
They're excited about the test because it's easy to them at that point, and like they're not stressed about it because they know what's coming, they're ready for it. For them, it's just the excitement to see that they've mastered the skill and to see how much they've grown.
Daily Math Review is a structured process that helps students clear up any misconceptions they may have about previously learned math concepts or topics. As we were looking at improving math scores in the district, there is a discrepancy between literacy scores currently and math scores. So we're looking over the course of the next couple of years, trying different strategies and processes to help improve those scores. So we selected Daily Math Review as our focus for this school year because it's a simple process, but it has a high impact on student achievement.
I think what they like the most is that they know that they're struggling with it from the beginning, and then they get to see themselves improve. And I think they see it carry over into the skills we're doing the next unit. They're like, oh, well, we did this in Daily Math Review a few weeks ago. I can now use that strategy here, and they feel confident.
It is so structured and it's fun. I mean, especially whenever we started off with it, like the word problems and things and how they can explain their answers, and they feel really successful doing it.
Their excitement and engagement has definitely been increased through Daily Math Review. They just enjoy getting to show all the different ways that they can answer a problem. It's kind of like a game for them to see how many, I showed it this many ways, how many did you show?
Whenever we first talked about it, I thought it was a really good way to get students that were struggling with a previous concept that we've had to move on from, to give them a little bit more practice, and also give time for those students that did really well with it, even more time to kind of perfect those skills.
My first couple of years, I was tracking their scores for them, and it was more me. And then in the last couple of years, I've really transitioned to the kids are tracking their own data, and it has been so powerful for them and for myself. It helps them taking responsibility and taking ownership of what they're doing, because if I'm doing all of it, what's the point? You know, it's not my learning, it's their learning. So I just think it's very powerful to have them track.
I enjoy to get to see them give their justification to the answer now and understanding the importance behind that, because that helps me with them understanding what misconceptions they might have, or it also leads me to knowing they've mastered this skill, we can move on to another one.
Teaching collaboration is huge, because in life, you don't do things all by yourself all the time. In my class, they have their shoulder partner from their Kagan group. They know exactly who they're going to talk with, and that changes throughout the year, and it really helps build a community in the classroom. So it's a safe place, again, to make mistakes or to have a conversation and disagree, and that's a life skill, whether it's with math or with anything else.
I think the biggest benefit would be the confidence boost in the students that kind of know it, but then after explaining it, know they know it. And then just that repetition of getting to hit lessons that we've already done in a shorter cycle, because our cycles are only 9 days. And then on the 10th day, you do a 6-question quiz to kind of see if they've gotten it. And if they haven't gotten it, then you can do that same question in another cycle. So it's not like once you've done it and you have to move on. It has the flexibility of what our kids need. And like mine in my classroom might look different than another kindergarten classroom.
It's never a new skill. So it's always looking at what standard or what skill are they having a hard time with, and have we taught it? And if we haven't taught it, we go back to 3rd grade. Well, what did they do in 3rd grade? And it's really helped fill in some of the missing pieces.
This year, every time that we've done a quiz over our skills so far, they've always mastered all 3 skills, and I did not have that last year.
They are more willing to share their learning. They want the students that maybe were not as confident with solving the problems, they're raising their hands, they want to participate, they want to get up in front of their friends and show off and tell everyone everything that they know. So I definitely have more participation and student engagement by allowing them to come up and teach and using the math review strategies.